What's going on, everybody? Thanks so much for joining. Welcome in. Hello. It's old guy ADD here. I'm going to play some, let's see here. Play some Mario 2 this morning. Here we go. What's going on, Jody? How you doing, buddy? It's been shared. Hell yeah, dude. Kevin McElroy, welcome in. Here we go. All right. All right, we're gonna do a Peach run today on Super Nintendo. Peach run. I'm gonna get a recording of Blaster Master here soon. Not today, but soon. Just gonna let this roll through here. All right, and onward with Peach. So I was watching some Dragon Ball Z this morning, just in my shorts feed, like, you know, the short videos that come up on your Facebook or your YouTube or whatever. There's a channel I watch called Planet Senzu, and they just play bits and pieces of Dragon Ball Z throughout the day. Like, you know, I see about 4 to 5 clips a day, I guess, and it's just basically every clip follows the last, and you're basically just watching the series, but, you know, with no filler. But anyway, so I was watching this morning, and it was Goku doing his King Kai training, and I forgot that he had to, you know, chase a grasshopper with a hammer. And I just thought that was pretty funny because the hammer was really heavy for him, and without realizing that was the training, you know, kind of like Gohan, you know, learning how to wield the Z sword. In doing so, became strong enough to wield the Z sword, and so basically that was the same method that, you know, one of the Elder Kais used to teach Gohan, kind of like the Supreme Kai is teaching Goku using the hammer. So anyway, I thought that was neat. I never realized that it was so similar, the Kai's training. Anyway, how's it going, everyone? We've got some people on YouTube who aren't saying shit. Welcome in. You guys too turtly for the Turtle Club? What's
Am I
going
not
on? Shit,
turtly enough for the Turtle Club?
Or am I not turtly enough for the Turtle Club? What's happening? Let's see here. Ooh, that was close. I'll put that down for a second. Regain my composure. There we go. Into the locked door. There we go. Alright. I guess let's... Here we go. Alright, here we go. Alright. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for joining. Hope you're all doing well. Make sure to hit the like and the share button if you can. Hopefully everybody's having some kind of coffee or something this morning. Nothing. Nothing. All right. So all those watching on YouTube, just lurking, not saying anything, stop being a lame wad and say something. When's the last time you've been called a lame wad? Damn, that's close. Hey, Mr. Grunek, welcome in. How are you? You are no longer a lame wad, good sir. Did you notice there was like 15 people on there though? There's like 5 people who were like, man, I'd rather leave than say hi. And there's still 9 people right now, 8 people right now. You know what? I'd rather call out the lurkers and get some people talking and have a few people leave than, you know, have no one talk at all, you know? Because sometimes it's just hard to get people talking in the morning, you know? Let's see here. Okay, something. Hey, something's better than nothing, right? Unless you type nothing, then is nothing no longer, is nothing actually nothing still? Because it is something then. Is that how you turn nothing into something? With an eraser? There we go. I already had to ban someone over on Twitch. Did anyone like the show How It's Made? I loved How It's Made. That was a great show. Super awesome. Hell yeah, there we go. Damn, 3 in a row? Here we go. Here we go. Onward. Oh, that was nice. I liked how it's made. I also liked the show, which was similar. It was called Unwrapped. Do you remember that? It was with Mark Summers. Unwrapped is good. It was on the Food Network. Oh. That would have been crazy. Hey, what's up, Death Star? How you doing, man? Oh man, this game can get really tough really quick. Damn. Come on. Fuck! I mean, I guess at least it kept me alive, but that was pretty much worthless. Damn it, that was my only chance to get that thing too. You jinxed me, Death Star. I'm just kidding, man. Hey, Ugly Armadillo, welcome in, man. How you doing? What you making? Eggs sound pretty good this morning. Scrambled eggs are fantastic. I am Cornholio. I need TP for my bunghole. Alright, here we go. Jimmy Valiant, welcome in, man. Good morning. I know there's more than 2 people over on the book there. Let's see here. Damn. Hold on just a sec. There we go. Oh, no way. She's so slow. It just changed. Hell yeah, Jimmy, thank you. Yeah, it just changed because I'm telling you, it was just at 2, but that's cool. I'm glad it went up. Here we go. Just some scrambled eggs, he says. If you're here lurking on the book, please say something at least. Say hello, drop an emote, do something to let me know that you're here. It really does help a lot in getting more people here. If you don't want to talk, you could probably help get someone in here who does. Just by dropping an emote or saying hello or something. So, thanks for watching. There's never an obligation, but it is appreciated when people do say hello. Scrambled eggs sound good. Anybody put American cheese in their eggs? Lurky, lurky. All right. Hang tight real quick, everybody. Shredded cheese in your eggs. Be right back. All right. Oh, shit. There we go. All right, real quick, I'm gonna make a poll. I hate when that happens. Don't you hate when you're typing something and you're not in the space where you're supposed to be typing, and suddenly your web page just goes all the way down. All right, hang tight once again. Here we go. Monday mornings are usually on the slow side. Here we go. If you count tomorrow, if you count Tom, what? Hold on. Oh, shit. That was stupid. Here we go. All right, welcome in. Thanks for joining. Who else is hanging out in the book right now? Jody Spencer's chilling. He's been saying a lot. Thank you, Jody. Jimmy Valiant's hanging out. Jimmy, what you been up to lately, man? Jimmy. Reminds me of that's what that guy was saying in The Wizard. That was the kid's name in The Wizard, was Jimmy. What a great movie. That movie was like one big Nintendo commercial. It was neat though to hear the sounds of your favorite games in a movie. You gotta go buy cat food. Understandable, brother. Do what you gotta do. I remember I used to have to buy Royal Canin for Mira for a long time till she was no longer with us. guys have gotten awfully quiet on the book. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Jody's already said a ton. Who else is hanging out in the book right now? Lurky. On my no reach during my lives platform, but somehow I have a million. I'm reaching 1 million Facebook pages with my shorts. You're driving to Oakland and listening. Hell yeah, dude. Appreciate you, Jody. 1 million different things you can listen to, and you choose to listen to the show. That's awesome. Does anybody like Charlie's Subs? I think Charlie's Subs is actually really good. I was never a big fan of them until Corinne moved here. We started eating Charlie's Subs together because she liked it, so I would eat it with her. I became quite partial to Charlie's Subs. There we go. Welcome. Charlie bit me. Charlie, that hurt, Charlie. I remember Charlie bit me. That was one of the first, like, huge, quotable, online phenomenon videos. But that was before, dude, just think, if that video would have came out now, those kids would probably be like millionaires. But back then, there was no way to, like, you know, monetize a video like that. But man, but man. Anyway. Wasn't that a Howard Stern movie? But man. Or was that just a scene in something? Like, that was never actually a real movie, right? Oh, it was Fart Man, and that was at the MTV Music Awards, but that was never like an actual thing, right? Other than that, like, it was never a movie or anything. I remember watching Jerry Springer all the time with my grandmother. There's a lot of crazy videos that you can watch, Jody, that tell crazy aftermaths of what happened, like, to the people after they were on Jerry Springer. There's a lot of people who, like, unalived or unalived someone, Like there was a guy on there who went on, oh man, it's they were going to make a movie but it fell through. See, I thought that there was some kind of talk of a movie. Yeah, there's all kinds of crazy cases of things that happened after. Yeah. Might be some interesting stuff to look up during like downtime, or like if I'm not on and you're not listening or whatever. Or if I'm not on and you're looking for something to listen to is what I meant to say. All right. I got some lasagna to eat for lunch today, left over from dinner last night. Pretty excited about that. I love lasagna. Here we go. Let's get a mushroom. Perfect. Who here would watch Oblivion in the morning? Would you be more interested in watching Oblivion in the morning or Retro? Like, let's say on a Monday or Tuesday, or... By the way, I'm playing more God of War tonight. God of War 2. They're gonna bring back the series MASH. Hey, good morning, Julio. They're really scraping the bottom of the barrel. Although MASH was a good show, they don't need to bring back everything. They'll never be able to do that show with the same spirit that it had. And not that I was even ever into MASH, but still, it was like... You know, that show was kind of like... I don't know, it was just a one-of-a-kind, I think. Hard to replicate. Yeah, it's just unnecessary. What? I was way above that thing when it hit me. Did you see that? That was bullshit. Let's clip that. Here we go, check this out. Did you know you could beat this guy with a star? Oh. There we go. Good lord. Especially in this day and age of wet blankets and crybabies that could affect. Yeah, right. That's so true. Did you hear that Gen Z and Gen Alpha have a huge problem with the new Scary Movie? But Gen X and millennials are like standing firm, like, no, we need this kind of comedy back in our lives. We're tired of your, you know, we need the no holds barred, make fun of everybody comedy. It's time to go back, you know. And the Wayans brothers are just the people to do it. You know, the Wayans brothers have that I don't give a fuck type of attitude, and that is what, you know, the comedy industry needs right now. So I for one am so glad that Scary Movie has made a return. It makes fun of everyone, right? But Gen Z and them don't like that. Don't like making fun of people. Honestly, half the reason why we have people who think they are more important than they are nowadays is because no one ever, you know, told them they're not. Told them you're not special. You know? Oh man. Little Johnny got a trophy for getting 17th place. Kid with the first place trophy feels like there's no reason to train or practice anymore because he, you know, the losers get the same reward as a winner. Well, that's how it was for a while, at least, or some places. Putting that's a subject I'm not touching, Red. Hey, Casey Clark, welcome in. How are you? But I agree. Yeah, the participation trophy generation for sure. Boom, got him. This part's entirely too easy with Princess. You don't even have to try on that part at all. Here we go. And we all go falling down. Falling down with Princess Peach. There we go. Even though I don't need it, might as well get it. There we go. And oh man, there we go. Almost got. Oh, got. There we go. Sweet. Did anyone ever go to a restaurant called Max and Irma's? Oh my gosh, how stupid was that? That was so dumb. That's not what I meant to do either. Here we go, that works, whatever. Yeah. Wish that thing was still there so I didn't fall through. There we go. I'm gonna let that thing go away. Did anyone prefer Circuit City over Best Buy when it was a thing? And was it before or after the shift in their customer service? Because for a while they had like commissioned salesmen basically. And who remembers Ultimate Electronics? Do you guys remember Ultimate Electronics? What's up, Tommy? How you doing, man? Oh. Oop. Almost picked the wrong character. Mario 2 used to be my least favorite game as a Mario as a kid, but as I'm getting older, I'm becoming a lot more fond of it. It is a great game. But yeah, it was my least favorite as a kid too. Did you get hurt, Red? Just kidding, Red. No, man. Oh, no. Oh, gosh. Princess Peach is so slow. Yep, you can double KO in this game. Yum. Gotta love putting honey in coffee. I don't use any kind of sugar or artificial sweetener in my coffee anymore. Just honey. Tastes good too. Super Princess Peach for DS is funny. That was so close. Are we talking about Dragon Ball Z now? Is Boo your favorite character? Which form of Majin Buu do you like the most? You should look up why you should use honey instead of sugar, Tommy. What up, ADD? Liked and shared. Thank you. Here we go. Why should you use honey instead of sugar in your coffee?
Using honey in coffee offers a healthier, natural sweetener with added benefit. It has a lower glycemic index, which helps prevent blood sugar spikes. It provides antioxidants, vitamins, and minerals that sugar lacks. Plus, it offers a unique flavor and may support your gut health.
Why is putting sugar in your coffee 2 spoons worth bad for you?
Adding 2 teaspoons of sugar to your coffee daily isn't good for you because it adds empty calories and refined sugar. This can lead to weight gain, insulin resistance, and increase your risk of obesity or type 2 diabetes.
Just putting that out there. Try switching to honey. Try it for a week. Honey and coffee is delicious. Brian Kinross with a happy Monday. ADD in chat. Welcome in, dude. Damn. There we go. That was a better way to do that. And now we're safe. Hey, what's up? Matt Bay, how you doing? Looks like we had one vote. Someone saying they could help me get to level 1. That's awesome. Please only vote if you mean it. Level 1 is 500 stars, y'all. Who's gonna get the stream to level 1 this morning? Help start the day. Here we go. Another fun thing for coffee is to use a few drops of extract flavoring. I actually put creatine in my coffee as well. Creatine's good for your brain, good for your muscles. Hey, Joshua Newsom, welcome in, buddy. Is this a remake? Well, so this is called Super Mario All-Stars, and this was made like 30 years ago, if not more, 35 years ago, in like 1991. This came packed in with the Super Nintendo. You could also, when it first came out, you could send it off as proof of purchase of your Super Nintendo with Mario World, and Nintendo would send it to you. Have you never heard of Mario All-Stars, Corgo? Joshua Newsom, welcome in. And that's a good question, by the way. I just, you know, typically when someone asks if this is a remake, hey, Nicola Grasso, thank you so much, man, for the stars. Appreciate you, dude.
I'll get the stats started. Here you go, Ed bro. Ha ha ha. Hey, 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 hey. pop, wah ha 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 ha. Party popper emoji, welcome salute emoji, toilet emoji, poop emoji, hot face emoji, poop emoji.
You're older than most people here, you think, huh? I don't know, I'm 43, and most of my audience is in their 30s, 40s, 50s, up to 80. We have Grandma Debbie who watches, who's in her 70s. So, I mean, I have a pretty... You're 40? You're not older than most people here. You're actually kind of young comparatively. What's everybody's age in the chat? I'm 43, by the way. We have Corgo, who's 40, 37. $37 as well. 49 to Joshua Newsom. $46 said Nick Lagrasso. I'm sure most of us remember arcades. Arcades were part of our history. 40, you're about to lose your metabolism. Welcome in, Shane. But welcome in, Corgo. You're in good company, man. Brandon says he's 46. See, you're one of the younger ones here, man. Good morning, Henneke. Welcome in there, Captain Spaulding. How are you? $47 said Tri-Bear. See, my audience is right around my age. And older, younger. But not much younger. People who are under 25 typically don't seem to like my content. And whenever, and maybe that's also because anytime someone who comes in here who's under 18, I ban them immediately, pretty much. Yep. I have an awesome audience, that's for sure. And thank you so much again, Nick Lagrasso, with the stars,
that was
dude.
Too close. You were almost
Thank you
a
again,
jibble
Nick. You're
sandwich.
awesome, brother.
You're right.
No, right. They don't get it. Red. Hey, Stinger. How you doing, man? Welcome in. Guys, give me a hashtag Nick for the stars this morning. Who's gonna match Nick with either 50 stars or $1 super chat? Who's gonna match that shit? I know myself and a couple others on here on the younger side, 34. And hey, that's okay, you know? That is okay. As long as you're awesome and not a douche, you know, that's the only thing. It's just don't be a douche, you know? And you're in. You're in like poo-poo. Corgo has just subscribed. Thank you, Corgo, for subbing. We earned his sub. Maybe one day he'll have a green name. I'm doing good. Just been working a lot. Hope everyone's doing well. Proud of you, Mikey. Hashtag Nick. Mikey's gonna be getting back to his old ways eventually, man, if we don't watch out. And what I mean is supporting the show, you know, like he used to. I remember that. Supporting like crazy, Mikey used to. We've seen you go through a lot of tough times, man, and you've risen like a phoenix, dude. Proud of you, brother. Joseph Neal donated to the overnight show as well, dude. Let's get a match train going on, he says.
Let's get a match train going.
Hey, welcome in, Josh Peppers. Who's going to match that? We got a donut train going on. Joseph Neal
matched Nick Lagrasso's 50 stars by quadrupling it. Thank you so much, Nick Lagrasso. You're awesome, dude. And thank you so much, Joseph Neal, for the match train. No, hell no, Mikey. Nobody gonna keep me down. Nobody gonna hold me. Nobody gonna hold. I forget how that song goes now. Oh, I've got to keep on moving. Joshua Newsom said, my daughter's one of the few to hang out with us. Josh Peppers, welcome in. Thank
What's up?
you
Me
so
and my
much
boys
for
want to
the
see Uncle
super
Cracker.
chat.
Give him that back, Jordan. Do you want to go see Uncle Cracker now?
Neal, you're awesome, dude. Getting the day started. All right, here we go. All right, I'm gonna stop this recording. So I did another Whole Foods order from Amazon. And here's what I got for $25, y'all, with Amazon. $25 from Whole Foods. I got 10 bananas, a bag of fries for $3.49. The bananas were 21 cents a piece also. I got a loaf of bread for $3.79. It is a organic sprouted multigrain seed bread. And I thought that was a pretty good price for some decent bread. $3.79. And then I got some kiwis. So $6 for kiwis. I love kiwis though. I love them so much. I got a honeydew melon for $3.49, which is a really good price for a honeydew. And then I got 3 pears for $1.99. Not bad, to be honest with you. Not bad at all. Like, I love ordering food, ordering fruit, bread, potatoes, and the bananas from Amazon are always large. They're always large and delicious. So there's so many things that we get from Amazon now. From Whole Foods. I have an opportunity to make $20 an hour doing maintenance work with my buddy. I might be moving to Vancouver, Washington. I'm making better money with my How much are you making now? $16 an hour at the liquor store. Crazy that minimum wage is $16 an hour. All right, I'm gonna do Ninja Gaiden 1. But I'm gonna do it on the Super Nintendo. If you're gonna move across the country, I would ask for just do this. Just say,
Look, man, I'm moving from Arizona to here. Can I get 21 an hour? Get a bargain for an extra $1. Thank you again, Joseph. Yeah. Well, hey, just be glad though, Josh, because that means that, dude, in places where minimum wage is like 16 an hour, everything is higher priced. So in Oklahoma, when minimum wage is lower, that means prices on everything are going to be lower. What is the cost of a gallon of milk in Arizona versus Oklahoma?
In Phoenix, Arizona, a gallon of milk averages around $3.56, according to 2025 data. Oklahoma generally offers competitive prices, with historical data from 2022 showing prices around $3.76.
I don't know. That's not that bad, really. Less than that, like 75 cents more. I don't know. I just know that lower minimum wage typically means lower costs in you know, with everything in the state, but that's not always true, I guess. I did not mean to do Ninja Gaiden 3. I actually meant to do Ninja Gaiden 1, but I think I glanced. Oh well, I'll play Ninja Gaiden 3. Yeah, maintenance is good. Do you have to get licensed? When I did maintenance, I had to get licensed in section 608 to be able to hold and use Freon. Well, either way, Mikey, whatever you do, man, I wish you luck. I think you've always made solid decisions. You've got you and Leveda, you know, out of a hole that you were in for a while. And also the fact that you like just went back to Alaska to handle your business, Cletus, you know, I mean, that was awesome. A lot of thinking involved. Yeah. That's for sure. You're contemplating moving across the country.
Yeah, I'm glad you did it too, dude. Red Buck, don't give a fuck. Welcome in. At work, but yeah, I'm not doing any kind of collab, and I'm not joining your Discord. Sorry. No, that's the same kind of shit that a bot or a troll or a person who's just trying to sell shit asks. Sorry, I'm not doing any kind of collabs with anyone. I no. Unless I know them really well. Here we go. Idaho has a low minimum wage when I lived there. Things like gas and groceries were cheaper, but other things like electronics were expensive everywhere else. Yeah, the price of that can't be helped, unfortunately. That's all based on the greedy companies who make the devices. But it also has to do with, you know, the fact that, you know, these CEOs, these, you know, it used to be, you know, if you were the CEO of a company, you may have made, you know, 4 times, 8 times more, you know, what your top employee makes, you know, nothing crazy. But nowadays it's like, you know, CEOs of companies are making 40 times, you know, more, 400 times more, you know, than what the top employee makes, you know? So, I don't know, I think, like you see it all the time. You hear about, you know, like, the CEOs giving themselves, like, a $2 million a year raise. Like, that's just ridiculous. ADD wasn't born yesterday, bot, right? That's for sure. I was born the day before that. What's my opinion on the other Ninja Gaiden games? Are you talking like the Xbox games? Because pretty much there's like there's not a bad Ninja Gaiden game when it comes down to it. And even the arcade game is good. Truthfully, the arcade version's the worst of them all, though, but still good. Good morning, Chris. I saw you chatting in the overnight stream. Thank you, buddy. We had about 5 in super chats come in on the overnight stream too. Thanks to Joseph, Neil, and Punksticks and some awesome people. Yeah, I've beaten Ninja Gaiden 2 for Xbox. That game is ridiculous. Said good morning, Chris with no C. There we go. MC Mikey. Damn. Seriously. Oh, that little chime was for noob. No, I am a noob at this game, that's for sure. Dude, Mikey, I went into the dispensary yesterday and I was gonna get two $10 packs, you know, like, you know, 100 hippie calorie packs with like 10 gummies each in there basically. And I went to check out and they're like, hey, you have a $20 credit. And I'm like, oh yeah? Give me two more of them bitches. So that's not what I said, of course, but that's what I was thinking. So yeah, yesterday I got 4 packs of gummies for $20. Oh, that was a hell of a deal. $4 for $20, right? Yeah, dude, it was a good deal. I was very happy. No, damn it! I mean, motherfucker, seriously. Alright. I wish it wouldn't set me all the way the fuck back here. Like, I thought it was supposed to set you at the door that you last unalived on. The 2D Ninja Gaiden or the 3D Ninja Gaiden, like Ninja Gaiden 4 or the 2D one, because there was 2 Ninja Gaiden games released recently. It was Destiny. I went to a taco shop in Portland. Nice, wow. That's a hell of a lot of oil for that. I am not a fan of oil vapes, but that's awesome. I just don't trust it, man. Like, they're gonna come out with something in like 10 to 20 years after they've had enough cases of things happen. We're gonna start seeing issues with vaping. Hey, welcome in. Hell yeah, Hanukkah. Yeah, no, I haven't bought a new game in a while, Peppers. Things were slow for a long time, so I haven't really been buying myself anything. I've been just like, you know, we do okay, but I just have been trying not to buy myself really anything extra, except maybe something here or there to make sure that I always have enough for, you know, we always have enough for mortgage and 2 car payments and diapers and utilities and, you know. I don't really long for anything anymore too much, honestly. Like, I may want a new game here or there. Like, I want the, you know, I want the Marvel collection. Boy, I couldn't get that sentence out for anything. You guys saw my stutter in full force there. That's different. That's not physical items. That's how I survive. I do. I hope $100 in stars comes in every day, you know, but or every stream even, but that ain't realistic, you know. Maybe one day. Well, hey, I appreciate your humor, but I still am gonna give you an answer to something like that, you know. Not a bad thing to say though. That's true. I do long for stars. You're right. It is true. I hope donos come in like crazy every day. But some days it's not realistic, you know? Like for the last few days, it seemed like I was always hitting an average of like, you know, at least 40 to 100 in stars or whatever. And then yesterday we had the slowest day in a while. Yesterday only $4 in stars came in and maybe like $16 in super chats came in. So yesterday was a really slow day, but you know, like, I figure I'm at least gonna have, like, you know, when I was working a normal job, I've been thinking about this. I'm like, man, I took 8 days off a month when I worked like a normal job, and now I don't take any days off. I take 0 days off. So pretty much I can afford to have like 8 bad days, and that's about what it averages out to. You know, like I figure I can have at least 8 bad days, and I'm still gonna do okay, you know. Because I mean, I had 8 days when I worked at like an office, or I worked for, you know, whatever company. I would have 2 days. I would have 2 days every week where I wouldn't make anything at all because it would be the weekend I'd be off. And I didn't even think about that, you know. Like when you're off work, you're so happy to be off work. But now that I do this, like, it's like every day I feel like I put more pressure on myself than I ever did working for anyone. But it's just because I care about it so much, and I really, really like want nothing more than to succeed and do well at this. Even if it takes me forever, man, it's like, you know, streaming is kind of like trying to chop down a tree with a butter knife. You're just always going to be working at it. Eventually you'll get there. I love that sound. It's like an explosion of power sound. I like how in this game you can see... Fuck. You can see what's in the next box. What? Dude, that's so far back. I'm just gonna end the recording there because I don't care. That's so stupid. That's way far back. Whatever. All right. Let's see here. I'm probably gonna play like one. Yeah, that dude. It's way too far back. Like on the NES version, you start at the door that you last died on, but it's just too tedious right now. Bio Freaks. I never played too much of Bio Freaks. Let's see, what time is it? 10:47. Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. Or to Goku with the uptime. Yes, it is. Here we go. There we go. Shit. I still don't know what you're saying. Holy crap about Skeptic. What's going on, man? How you doing? For sure. I didn't care for Tengen Tetris too much, to be honest with you. But that's a neat fact, though. I still don't get it, Moses, but okay. What's holy crap about it being 8:49? Like, are you late or something? Or you just didn't realize what time it was? Just curious. VR Tetris. I'm sure they make that. Time to get a watch. Yeah, fair enough, Moses. I get it. I get it now. I'm picking up what you're laying down. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. I think I'm gonna make some hard-boiled eggs this morning. Oh, fuck. It's slow though, I can get out of this easy, but still. There we go. We're all set up. I saw that video someone posted the other day about rolling your controller. That shit's ridiculous. I don't have that kind of dedication towards Tetris. You finally saw the Tetris movie? Dude, what'd you think about it? Joseph Neal reacted. That shit was crazy, I'll give you that. I've given up, Chris. You're never gonna watch it anyway. You weren't disappointed. It's a great movie. Such a neat story. From Alaska to Arizona to Oregon, now Washington, the journey of Mikey, the ADD viewer, continues. Old wounds, he says. It's on Amazon as well, Josh Peppers. The movie just started off as an Amazon TV, as an Apple TV exclusive, but now it's on everything. Wow. The Tetris movie is on YouTube with ads. Dude. Me too, Skeptic. Me too, brother. Like, it is, like, when he first, that scene where he first, like, lays eyes on the Game Boy, you could, like, that actor portrayed that character just so well. There was so much on the line. Oh yeah, no worries, no worries. It's not free with ads. Gosh, Shane. Yeah, time marches on. Ugh. Fuck. All
Level 16, not bad. Swiss cheese mode activated. Tetris really helps in retail when putting. It does. It does. That's so true. Smoke a taco stick and then you'll have your answer on what? Did you see the parody trailer for Karen? Oh, I did. That game does look so funny for Karen the game. Yes, I saw that. That looks very funny. All right, everybody. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and go. Hey guys, keep your fingers crossed for me for a big day, y'all. Need to keep the momentum of the month going. I'm not sure what I'm going to come back with today, but I think I'm going to do some retro followed by some Oblivion on my next stream. So 2 hours of retro followed by some Oblivion. So have a good one. Take it easy, everybody. Talk to you soon. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do, name it after me. Yes, exactly like a mockingbird. I remember the reporter who got fired for mocking the kid about being. Did she get fired? The lady who made light of that kid who beat Tetris in such a phenomenal fashion. Like, who actually made Tetris go to the death screen, the kill screen, which was crazy. Dude, I mean, honestly, I don't ever hope for anybody to get fired, and I don't celebrate typically people having a loss, but at the same time, like, that's a big lesson that she deserved to learn. And we all learn hard lessons in life. Lord knows I've had some hard lessons. All right, everybody. You got your shift covered? Nice. Sounds good. Maybe I'll get my next shift covered. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be back with something. I don't know what. I don't know what I'm playing on my next stream. Time to go eat something. Check you later. Gonna take your mom to the doctor? Awesome. Take care, everybody on Twitch, all one of you. Have a good one on YouTube. Take care.